Thank you very much, Davis. So it is my great honor to be here and to have this presentation. I believe that I can tell you that one of the current trends in Japan through my studies and practice. So the title is a Sustainable Innovation of Landmark Architecture in Historic Town. So Hizenhama Station, Kashima-City, Japan. So, my name is Nobuo Mishima, Vice President and Professor at the Saga University. So actually, a railway station is one of the important landmark elements in local regions that face depopulation especially and aging society. So as you know, Folkestone should survive attracting international tourists who use railways as well. So the aim of this article is to clarify key points of railway station innovation in folk community area with cultural heritage. So this is overview. Our first introduction, especially why I'm focusing on the stations town and so. And the target, I would like to also introduce a target folks town, which is called Hizenhama Station, Kashima-City. I am working for this town almost more than 20 years. So, and then I moved to points of planning and design of the target Hizenhama Station, and then conclusion. So this is research view. I put here three researches. One of them is Professor Kido indicated the context sensitive design for railways. So he said that it is very important to, especially for local residents, to have an opportunity to participate in the decision making and the design. So it is a kind of the trend also in Japan. So, and then Han, Wei, and Chen analyze influence of railway stations on planning and design of surroundings. So, betterment of railway station is indeed necessary for local areas. And Yang Dam et al. Strongly recommended integration of transportation infrastructure and public spaces concerning human behaviors. So this, do you know this number? It is the percentage shows us the disappearing towns in Japan. So actually now with Japan is facing to the depopulation in these 20 years or so. So this is the trends now. The aging and reducing the young generation is rapidly going on. So the shrinking population is also very one of the big problem, especially in local area. So I think it is also important to enhance the local area activations. So this figure shows you that the left side figure shows one of the example which one of the Japanese economists said increase the anyway x axis shows that distance from main city center. So, and then y-axis shows you the population. So he said that to increase and the economic effort, especially in the center of the mega city, is very important, not only for the local areas. So, but I think that without efforts in the local area, especially facing to the depopulation, is not good for the future also in the local area. So therefore I'm doing this kind of activities and practices, especially for my study area. This is the Hizenhama Station, Kashima-City Saga Prefecture. It is located in the southern part of Japan. My prefecture is Saga Prefecture. It's one of the part of the Kyushu Island, located in the most southern part of Japan. So, you know, Fukuoka, I think you know Fukuoka City, and this area is almost 1.5 hours far from Fukuoka City. Hizenhama Station has some characteristics. One of them is a fisherman town, and a post town, and sake brewery town. So you know Japanese wine, right? So there are many Japanese sake breweries. So I would like to also show later. I would like to show you one of the bottle of the sake anyway. So I brought from Japan, and then also this area is characterized as a Showa era town. Showa era is almost Second World War eras. So sake, we have a kind of sake tourism. So sake tourism is began by the sake breweries members. One of the sake brewery, sake making factory, won the sake champion in England, I think. So international wine contest 2011. After that, they made this kind of activities, sake tourism. So, and then this area has two preservation areas, which is one of them is Hashuku. It's a sake brewery town with tile roof houses. And another one called Shokin, local town with thatch roof houses. So this picture shows you the Hashuku area. These houses are merchant houses. It's a kind of machiya, and with tiled roof. Another town is like this. So fishermen's houses are standing there with these thatched roof houses. And then I also participated in the revitalization of this town. So points of the revitalization of this town was these 5 points. So at first, we established an organization for community building, NPO, and the second, preservation and repairing traditional buildings. So we started to get the preservation areas which which is by the Ministry of Education. And then third is rehabilitation of historic environment. And the fourth, scheduling annual events for vitalization. So at the time, they have just only one traditional events. So, and fifth, creating new business such as guest houses. This shows you the first activities to let the local people know about the areas. They have a kind of tour going around in the area to know each other, the traditional meanings of the building and also the histories. So then they could succeed in to build an NPO which is called Hizenhama Mizuto Machinami no Kai. Kai means meeting. So, and then we started also the repairing of traditional house. So it is before the preservation areas. The local carpenters also participate in for these activities without money. So anyway, most of us participate in this building volunteers. So also the local architects participate in this this work. So the carpenters of the thatch roof showed us how this building was made. And also the pupils in the elementary school participated in the wall making and so on. And then the very damaged building was also was renovated like this. This is also the inside and after the renovation. So this is the current view, but almost 70 years ago. Also, this area is very vulnerable to the disasters, especially fire accidents. So we involved the firemen. So and then we had the fire drills. We also installed an easy operated hydrant which can be carried by one person. So in each 25 meters. So this is the inside of the thatch roofs. So also right now we cannot see at all because the thatch roof was covered from inside, so using the plasterboard, so that we can't see at all. But actually, when we have fire spreading, to protect the timber structure is more important rather than the thatch roof house. Thatch roof. But anyway, we also installed sprinklers to protect the fire spreading. We created also the squares every areas to install the underground water pool to provide the water supply. And then we made also the schedule of events like this. This is a new festival in March. So Sakura and Sake Festival. So in the beginning, we have no tourism, but gradually increased. So in May, also we have the sketch event. And in summertime, we have night markets. And also November, we have a music concert at Sak Factories. I invited one pianist whose name is Takeshi Kakehashi, who is a blind pianist, studied in Vienna. And we created also the guest houses for the new income. And then that is one of the guest house located in the center of the areas. Also, one of the sake brewery created a new guest house. Also, I participated in the designing of this building. And also, I am doing this building as well. So, this is currently in the construction. So this is inside. And now I would like to move to the Hizenhama Station. This is after renovation, and then this is Showa 20s, almost 1945. So actually, the original design station was built in 1930. So before Second World War, under the standard of small station, standard of small stations enacted by then Ministry of Railway to create many stations in Japan. So without the standards, it is also very difficult for the ministry to create many stations in Japan. And that's why they made this kind of standards. And this station was used one of the standards. But actually, it is slightly modified or changed from the original standards. Looking maybe to pass the kind of the characteristics in this area. So this is before renovation. One of the parts of the building was cut and then built a very ugly building left side. But then anyway, we removed the ugly building, and then we reduced some of the part of the attached part, which was attached almost 1970s or 80s. So, for example, toilet. Toilet was attached on the waiting room, but it is not good. It is not good for the waiting room because it's very smelling. So we analyzed the station's situation, asking the local areas, dark waiting room, bad smelling toilet, no air conditions. They claim these kind of things. And then station squares, no boundary between pedestrian and car lanes. So it means that anyway, pedestrian, although the tourist number is increasing, the pedestrian space is very narrow, and then without the boundary. So we have to consider how to do for it. And then also bad manner station users who put their bicycle like this, and then insufficient safety of visitors at events. So Station Street also insufficient safety of pedestrians due to the traffic of large vehicles. So this is just before renovation of the station. And then this is after the renovation. Anyway, we removed the part of the toilets and moved to another side of the station. And this is the model of the building, but actually the station square is different from the current one. So this was proposed by the one of the company which also participated in the designing of the and planning consultant company. They propose this kind of the how can I say the round square, but I denied it because most of the local people use these stations with just going to the car going to the station directly and go back. It is a more convenient style for the residents. So using this kind of the idea of the people they are very accustomed to is much better for the new designing, I thought. Therefore, we decided to redesign like this. So anyway, in front of the station there is a small spaces where they can have the events and also they can park. So although there are some 9 parking lots, the residents can park their cars directly in front of the station as well. So anyway, also we checked the color, which was original one, and then we decided the color. And then this is after the renewal inside. And the left side, this is viewing from the railways home. So anyway, the left side was left side is traditional buildings, and the right side is new parts. So we put also the cafe house and also the toilet in the right side. So anyway, the buildings should be detached because of the building code in Japan. To explain the detail, maybe it takes many and so long time. Therefore, I cut it. Anyway, if you have a question, then I will answer. Why it should be detached? So anyway, we could also succeeded in the subsidy from the Saga Prefecture. The young man is current governor of Saga Prefecture, and he decided to also give us a subsidy to create this kind of sake bar. He mentioned that this sake bar is most nearest sake bar to the railway. Anyway. So the number of the tourism is right now is going up like this. Anyway, we can have also the many events in front of the station, welcoming the tourists also. Although we face to the COVID-19 by chance, the JR company, JR is a Japan Railway company, also plan to have a tourist car, and then they brought, although we are facing to the COVID-19, they could promote the tourist guests for this town as well. So we have also the event to welcome the tourists here, and then they go to the local area, the traditional areas too. So we have many times an international workshop here with the international universities such as Vienna University of Technology and Chiang Mai University in Thailand and the Korean University of Transportation and so on. So we have they enjoyed themselves so much in this area, doing also the architecture works. So now we have many tourism like this. So we would like to also invite you when I have a chance. Thank you very much.